Breaking news! A new episode of Let's Be Frank starting now! Hello, all. I'm not a dog person. Kill me. I'm a cat person. So why am I doing a dog tier list? Because there are good dogs out there. I know that, you know that. But there's also a lot of dogs that are just kind of whatever. Not every dog is a good boy, you know. Today, we are going to be deciding which dogs are the best and which dogs are the worst. Now, listen, I have not owned many different kinds of dog breeds. I've owned a few, and I'm no dog expert. I don't know how all dogs are, to own. I don't know how they are with kids, what their diets are like, if they have complicated needs and wants and stuff, and just methods of taking care of them. I don't know all this. We're going basically on looks today. If I know a little bit of trivia or facts about these dogs, I'll bring it up, I'll take it into consideration, but if I see a dog breed name and I know nothing about it, I'm just gonna rank it on look. And I'll let you guys know when that's happening, which is gonna be a majority of the time. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this video because you're gonna wanna see this tier list. All right, everybody, let's get through this kind of quick. There are 66 different dog breeds here, and trust me, each one's only going to last a few seconds. For example, the first one here is an Akita. Is this the Shiba Inu? Is that also on this list? They look just like Shiba Inus. It's a cute dog. I like this dog. I'm going to give this an A tier. Shiba Inus I know are kind of loud, and I'm not seeing a Shiba Inu on this list, so let's just assume this is close enough, and we're going to put it in A. Alaskan Malamute. I do know that these dogs are very noisy, extremely talkative. That bumps them down a lot. They're cute, trust me. I like the look of a husky. Not exactly how much they talk. That's going to be a C. You know what? I'll be nice. We'll put that in B. Guarantee it's going to be a low B, though. American Bulldog. Not a fan of Bulldogs. They are designed to not live well, so we're going to put those in D. My dad loves Bulldogs. I can understand the appeal. I just think we gotta start breeding these things back to being healthy, you know? Anatolian Shepherd Dog. That's a cute dog. I think that's a cute dog. A tier. Never heard of it, before in my life, but he's cute. Australian Shepherd. Now that's a good looking dog right there. That's a dog you see being walked down the road and you're like, all right, maybe dogs aren't too bad. Still probably a B. It's definitely above the Alaskan Malamute though, so at least that. Basset Hound. Don't like them. They're loud. Their ears are too floppy. They're cute when they're puppies. The older they get, the more pathetic they look. That's a D tier. That's below Bulldog. Buceron? That's a regal-looking dog. That's A tier. That goes under Akita. Belgian Malinois. He looks Australian for some reason. Am I the only one getting that vibe? With the Belgian Malinois? I don't know. I'm pretty neutral on this dog. That's a B tier. He goes above the Malamute. Belgian Sheepdog. Again, we're talking about a pretty regal-looking dog here. He's also kind of boring. C tier. Belgian. What's with all these Belgian dogs? Can the Belgians stay away from dogs? Belgian Teruvian. Kind of ugly, honestly. Honestly, kind of ugly. Not ugly enough to be D tier, but definitely bottom of C. Bernese Mountain Dog. That's a dog. That's like a respectable looking dog. I'm almost tempted to put him in S tier. He looks like he sheds a lot though. No, yeah, you go under Akita. You're still A because of how great you look as a dog, but he probably sheds like a mother. Black Russian Terrier. Not a fan of those little rat dogs. I don't know. Those guys are. You know what? No, I'm thinking of a Scottish Terrier. Black Russian Terrier. Not a big fan. That's a C tier. We can go put that on the bottom of C. Bloodhound. Ugh. The big Basset Hounds. Bloodhounds. Ugh. I used to know these bloodhounds that go up and down my street. They'd howl like crazy. Awful. I don't like these dogs. That's a D tier. They go under Basset Hound. It's kind of ugly. Blue Tick Coon Hound. He looks like he's good for sniffing things out. I know that's the Bloodhounds thing, but they're ugly, so I'm not going to count it. Blue Tick Coonhound looks like he can get a job done. I'm putting him atop of B. But what is that? Borbull? I don't know what that is. Borbull. He looks like he slobbers a lot. That's going under Belgian Terravan. Border Collie. Finally, a dog I feel like I'm familiar with. Never owned one, but like, they're the sheep herders, right? They're the ones that herd sheep. 9 to 5 jobs, these dogs. That is respectable. Again, probably a shedder, though. I'm putting you in A above Akita because that's a dog. That's a good dog. The shedding's going to be a problem, but at least he earns his keep. Bouvier de Flandres. Ugly. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like the dogs with the mustache faces. I don't know, man. Bah. I don't know, D, I guess. I'll put him in C with the Black Russian Terrier. Why not? We've hit peak dog here, guys. Boxer. I love a boxer. S tier dog. Short hair. They don't slobber that much. They're tough. They're kind of scary. Not really scary, but if a home invader, he sees a boxer, he's gonna be more scared than he would if he saw a bloodhound. Yeah, boxer. That's a good dog right there. Good to pet. Good to love on. Bracco Italiano. Is that what that thing's called? I've seen that dog before. It's cute. Cute dog. Pretty basic, though. I could be convinced to put that at top of A. I feel like if a friend of mine had that dog, I'd actually enjoy petting that dog. Broholmer. Oh, he looks like one of them big puppies. Okay, that's a pretty cute dog, actually. Might have to put him above Akita. Yeah, that's a very dog-looking dog. Top of A is like very dog-looking dogs, Except for the Akita, ironically, but he's very cute. Bull Terrier. That is an F. The target dog. No, it's not the target dog. Which one? What is the Bull Terrier mascot for? Is that the Daytona International Auto Mall? Daytona International Auto Mall. Bull Terrier is one of the ugliest dog breeds. I don't know what they did to this thing to make its snout look like it look like a growth. But it's ugly, and I hate it. That is an F-tier dog. What is that? Caucasian Shepherd. Some of these pictures are small. That's why I'm doing this. Yeah, it's cute. Cute, but kind of basic. We'll put that under Blue Tick Coonhound. Chesapeake Bay Retriever. Oh, retrievers are kind of basic. This retriever's not a bad retriever, though. He looks kind of dumb. I don't know. I'll put him under Australian Shepherd in B tier. He's probably better than the Belgian Malinois. Chinese Shar-Pei. Ugh. Guys, I am so tempted to frickin' put that in F tier. All those wrinkles. I hear you gotta, clean them out. Why? Why bother with all that? It's a little worse than the Bloodhound. I'm gonna put him in D just to preserve F for the worst of the worst. Like the Bull Terrier. But Chinese Shar-Pei, I ain't a fan of that. Gross. Chow Chow. For being a small little dog, that's a cute one. Yeah. Oh, it's hard though. Because I feel like they'd be a barker, and their barks would be extremely annoying. I can put that bottom of A. I think they're cute enough. Their cuteness carries them quite a bit. Curly-coated retriever. Sounds like maintenance. I hear curly-coated. I hear maintenance. We'll do above Belgian Terravan and C. Seems like too much maintenance. Dalmatian. Super inbred, apparently. Dalmatians are incredibly inbred, which makes them... I think a lot of times they can be bad around kids. Now, this isn't always... not every pit bull is a bad pit bull, as they always say. Dalmatians, I hear they're bad around kids. But they're iconic. B. Bottom of B. For the inbred, but also for being iconic. You gotta, do what you can. Doberman Pinscher, another iconic looking dog. First thing I think of when I think of Doberman Pinschers is my uncle. I think he had one. Second thing I think of, Up. Prominently featured in Up. Very fun. They're a pretty good dog. I hear they can be a little aggressive, but just raise it right. We'll put that above the
Buceron, an A. That's honestly, I like that dog. Short-haired dogs are great. I did, not as much cleanup. All right, we still got a lot to go, guys. Bear with me. This dog has doggo in its name. Doggo Argentino. Doggo Argentino. The more I look at him, the more I'm like, he's kind of ugly. He's like that cute ugly. Not the ugly cute. Wait. I don't know. I'm getting myself all confused. It's a C-tier dog. I have no feelings towards him. I'm going to put him above the Black Russian Terrier. The Boerbell's better. Dogu de Bordeaux. Oh, these French names. I'm so sick and tired of the French. This is one of those dogs that's like, you think it's cute when you first see it, but the longer you look into its eyes, you're like, no, that's an ugly dog right there. Top of D. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that dog. English Settler. Oh. This dog looks like it's racist. I don't know. It looks like it turns up its nose at the lower class. I can't with this dog. We're going to put it in C under the curly-coated retriever. I don't know. That dog just doesn't look like it'd be fun to hang out with. Flat-coated retriever. Better than curly-coated, but it's a retriever. So many different kinds of retrievers. They're all the same. C tier, above curly-coated retriever. German Shepherd. Iconic dog. Iconic. Everybody can recognize a German retriever. Dang it, Frank. I got too many retrievers on the brain. Everybody can recognize a German Shepherd, right? Classic police dog. Cute, really pretty, very social. They're just the shedding, man. It's just the shedding is always going to be an issue. Katrina, my wife, would be mad at me if this wasn't in S. I'm going to put it in S under Boxer. I would probably put it somewhere close to the top of A, but for her, I'll do S. German short-haired pointer. That's a cute dog. I actually kind of like pointers. They're just right. They're thin enough. I don't think they're going to like everywhere. They've got like their ears are nice and fluffy. Pointers are good. Pointers are top of A. They don't quite break S, but they're top of A. German wired-haired pointer. Oh, wait, another pointer? I don't like wired-haired dogs, y'all. That is an ugly-looking dog. That's freaking... I'm going to put that down in C with the terrier and the Boiver de Flandres. Ugh. Giant Schnauzer. Out of all those dogs that have like the mustache thing going on, the Schnauzer is the best. I think he deserves bottom of B. The Schnauzer does it the best, in my opinion, and he's petite. He's small. Golden Retriever, arguably the most iconic dog. You can have your Dalmatians, your Huskies, your German Shepherds. Golden Retriever is like the most iconic dog. Air Bud, Space Bud, Buddy's Christmas. I don't know. Golden Retrievers are kind of forefront. It's classic. I got to put it at top of A. No, I don't actually, because it's my tier list. I'm going to put it above Akita, under Brolmer, because of that hair. Oh, that hair would be so annoying. The fur. I keep saying hair. It's like fur, right? Golden Doodle. Initially, I asked my sister if she wanted to help with this tier list because she loves dogs. But she was like, I'd probably put them all in S. So I'm like, okay, never mind. But she did say one thing. She hates Golden Doodles. I said, you know what? I'll put him in F for you. F tier, Golden Doodle. I'm putting him above Bull Terrier, though. There's not much worse you can do than a Bull Terrier. I don't have that big of a problem with Golden Doodles, by the way. I did just make the promise, though, so what are you going to do? They're not great. Gordon Setter. I almost said Settler. Gordon Setter. All right. Fluffy ears. It's a dog. It's a dog, all right. For dog-looking dogs, we normally go to A, but I'm just not feeling it. So instead, we're going to put him in B, under the Caucasian Shepherd. Oh, accidentally went under the Australian Shepherd, and you know what? I still agree with that. We're going to stick with that. Great Dane. I got a lot to say about Great Danes because I owned 2. My family had 2 Great Danes growing up. Big, loud, always in the way, slobbering everywhere. We had black Great Danes so that you could see their hair on everything. Owning a Great Dane is a nightmare. But they're kind of cool. C tier. Top of C. I would never own a Great Dane again. It is medium to small dogs for me. When you get to small, you get to rat. I don't know. It's a very delicate balance. All I know is big is too big. Big is always too big. Great Pyrenees. The hair on that dog would be, you would drown in the hair, in the shed it would create. But they're cute. They look fun to pet. That's under Australian Shepherd. The hair knocks it. It just does, but it does look adorable. Greyhound, F tier. That is under Golden Doodle, but above Bull Terrier. Greyhounds are one of the ugliest breeds of dog. I don't get it. You can do the little Patronus test on the Harry Potter website. My Patronus is a Greyhound. Very upsetting. I don't like him. I think one of the ugliest dogs. Too skinny, too lanky. Hanoverian Hound. If it's a hound, it goes in D. Putting that between Basset and Blood. I don't need no hound. Hovwart. That name alone doesn't do it any favors. No, but it's kind of cute. Kind of just like a mutt-looking dog. I don't know. Maybe it's some expensive, fancy breed. I don't know. I think it looks very mutt-y. That's a C. I don't know. It goes under Boreable. Kind of just a boring-looking dog. Irish Settler. I'm going to mention the hair really quick. The fur, the hair, the shed, immense. That is a gorgeous-looking dog, though. I can understand the appeal behind this dog. The maintenance is just a nightmare. I'm putting it an A above Chow Chow. I don't know. I just think it's beautiful, honestly. As far as owning a dog goes, that is a status symbol dog. Irish Water Spaniel. I don't know, man. I don't know. Kind of ugly. That's going to go bottom of C. I don't know. It's right on the verge of just stop it, Irish Wolfhound. It's so difficult because I look at it and I can understand that it's kind of like the ugly cute, but also it's ugly. We're going to go top of D. I would never own a dog like that. Looks like it has very wiry hair. Not for me. Doesn't look fun to pet. Kangal. Never heard of this dog in my life. Kind of a weird looking dog, if I'm being honest. It looks like if you bred a Mastiff and a Great Dane. I don't know. Maybe Great Dane's not the right word. A Saint Bernard? I don't know. I'm not liking it. I'm not a big fan. That's gonna go under Doggo in C tier. Something about it's just off-putting. Kuvaz seems very Russian. It's very white, very snow white. I don't know if they're all white. This one's extremely white. Looks regal. It's a very dog-looking dog. Normally those go in A, but I'm gonna put this one in top of B, right above the blue tick, because that dog looks like a companion. Labrador Retriever. Possibly one of the only dogs that could, dethrone Golden Retrievers as the most dog. I still think Golden Retrievers carry it, but Labs they're something else. They're in the public consciousness for a reason. Yeah, Labs are fine. They're going to go above Dobermans. That mountain dog he's staring me directly in the eyes. He's looking into my soul, and I'm like, I am getting soul bonded to this dog. Labradoodle. No thank you. That is D tier. At least it doesn't look like it was bred to have issues breathing. So we're just going to go above American Bulldog, but I don't know. That's not the best. I've seen good toy poodles and stuff. My grandmother had a toy poodle. Cute dog. I loved it. Most of the time, though, I just don't do poodles. And the Labradoodle is no exception. Leon Burger. What a name. Don't like its face. Kind of has an ugly face. That's a bottom of C. No, it's above the Irish Water Spaniel, but it's above the German wire-haired pointer. Actually, it's also above the Kangal. All right. Leonberger moved around a lot. He's just an ugly-looking dog. There's nothing wrong with him, like with the Terriers or the German wire-haired. Those dogs, I'm like, ugh, don't even want to touch them. Leonberger looks fine. He just looks like he's off. Old English Mastiff. Gosh, my dad loves Mastiffs. I don't know why you'd want such a big, slobbery dog. Those Great Danes I mentioned that my family owned, huge farters. Farted all the time, stank real bad. That's a big dog problem. All dogs can smell bad and stink. But, like, the bigger they are, the bigger the stink. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm not a fan of Mastiffs. That is but I don't hate them. If somebody else owned a Mastiff, I'd come over, I'd go brrr to its little face, and then I'd immediately wash my hands and not touch them for the rest of the day. I'll put him above the Black Russian Terrier and C. I mean, at least it's not an ugly dog. It's just way too much dog. Newfoundland dog. It's a cute dog. Hair's going to be an issue, but I think keeping it out of B would be wrong. I'm going to put that under blue tick. He just looks like a nice dog. Pleasant fellow. Old English Sheepdog. Is that the Shaggy Dog? Oh my gosh. Is that Tim Allen's The Shaggy Dog? F tier. Above Golden Doodle. The thought of holding this Old English Sheepdog, I imagine it's going to try and jump out of my hands. I imagine it wriggling around. There's just something cursed about the Old English Sheepdog. I don't want it. Poodle, F tier. That goes under Greyhound. You can do a poodle right. Like I said, my grandmother owned a poodle. It was cute. You can do them right. That type of poodle that you're seeing on the screen right now, the bigger poodles, some of the worst dogs with the worst haircuts of all time. Whether their hair's cut or not, it's just an ugly dog. Rhodesian Ridgeback. It's a dog. Are there any characteristics about this dog that make it stand out? None. Not a one. That's going to have to go right over the Gordon Settler. It's just a dog. Like, you could tell me this is just a mutt, and I'd believe you. There's nothing special here. St. Bernard. Too much dog. Say it with me, everybody. Too much dog. Owning a St. Bernard would be a nightmare. You can't keep that in a normal house. If you owned a farm and you let it free roam, fine. That's a different story. Give it a big old dog house. I can't do St. Bernards, y'all. I can't let them touch me because they're gonna be slobbering and drooling all over me. Then I'm ruined. That's the rest of my day. They're worse than Mastiffs. They're worse than Mastiffs. I'm actually gonna put that above the Irish Water Spaniel because again, at least it's not ugly. I dare say they're pretty cute. They're just too much. They'd be awful to own. Good to admire in a picture. Awful to own. C tier. Saluki. Ugh. They know too much. Those Saluki, man. They're too wiry. They're too skinny. Their heads are like crushed in on itself. I don't know. Too long. Are those the "didn't I do it for you" dog? Is that what that is? I don't even know anymore, man. That's a D tier dog. That's nah. That's worse than the Irish Wolfhound, but better than whatever this orange dog is. Samoyed. Okay, Samoyeds are incredibly cute. I think they're super vocal and always trying to talk, which annoys the crap out of me. Like, just be quiet for 5 seconds. Huh. I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I don't know. One thing I will say, we're getting very close to the end of this list. There are no rat terriers on this list. I owned a rat terrier. And there are no corgis. I actually love corgis. That was going to be an S tier dog. I made this whole video about why corgis should not be considered rat dogs. It's not on this list. Corgis are S tier. Just remember that. Keep that in your head. Corgis are S tier. Samoyed, freaking, I don't know. My feelings about you aren't very strong. End of A. They're adorable, but I don't know, man. They kind of like feel like the Chow Chow to me. Pit bulls. Okay. Pit bulls get a bad rap. I know that, okay? I don't think pit bulls are the worst dog ever. I don't think that every pit bull is going to attack a child, you know? They're cute. They're short hair. Pit bulls are B tier. I honestly, I put them top of B. If they didn't have such a stink around them, I feel like they'd be a much more popular dog. But, like, they're fine. I don't think pit bulls are that bad. Just get them from a reliable source as a puppy. You're fine. Siberian Husky. Iconic. So loud. I can't handle it. I see videos on the internet of Huskies talking to people. I can't handle it. So annoying. I can't finish the video. They're so annoying. But they are iconic. More iconic than the Malamute. But are they better? They are. But I don't think I can put them above the Kusov. The Kusov is an adorable dog who I don't know if it's very vocal or not. Siberian Huskies, their iconicness keeps them high. The vocalness keeps them from being too high. Staffordshire Terrier. Yeah, it's a dog. It's a little dog. You know, that's a terrier, all right. I don't know. I'm so neutral on this dog, guys. He goes with Rhodesian Ridgeback. He's just a dog. I don't know what to do with him. Tibetan Mastiff. Oh, those are the biggest dogs. The Mastiff is big. The Tibetan Mastiff is a monster. I'm going to put him right under Mastiff. Ugh. I would love to see a Tibetan Mastiff in person, just to say I've done it. But no, I can't imagine them being a good dog to own. The care for that dog, insane, wild. People who choose to own those dogs, you baffle me. Vizsla. Yeah, it's just a dog. It's just such a normal looking dog. What do I even say about this thing? This is our second to last dog, by the way. We are so close to being done. It's just such a basic looking dog. I'm going to put him above the Staffordshire Terrier, under the Rhodesian Ridgeback. It's just a dog. Why Mariner? I would say it's just a dog. But, like, it's not even, it's got a weird face. It's got an odd look to it that keeps it a little lower than just the dogs. But he's still, I would say, better than the weird-looking Belgian Malinois, who I'm officially moving I'm moving him under the Dalmatian, the Belgian Malinois, because I think he looks too weird to be above the Dalmatian. Weimaraner is above. You know, he also goes below Dalmatian. Because I think once you hit Dalmatian and start going down, then they start to get a little weird looking or too annoying. Ugh. I'm surprised more dogs didn't end up in F or D. I am not a dog fan, y'all. I was trying to be as, like, you know, fair as I could be. And we ended up with a lot of dogs in A and B. In equal amount in B and C. And then a little bit less in A. We only got 2 in S, y'all. Sorry. Honestly, if Corgis were here, you'd have another. Thank Katrina for me putting German Shepherds in S. Because, like, if it wasn't for her, they would probably have just gone in A. And Boxer would be our only S tier dog for the day. But spiritually, Corgi would be there too. There are a lot more dog breeds out there. I know this, but I think ranking 66 different dog breeds is more than enough. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you give it a like and subscribe if you have not already? Follow my Instagram and Facebook, Let's Be Frank 2020, and follow Jokum and I's podcast. It's called Certified Poke Moments. Each week, we randomly roll a new Pokemon, and we talk about the entire line. It's great. It's a really fun time. Jokum and I disagree on Pokemon a lot, and we get to argue about whether or not they're great. Listen, just give it a chance. If you like Pokemon, you're going to love this podcast. With all that being said, do you disagree with any of the stuff I put on this list? Do you disagree that, maybe the Belgian Malinois is your favorite dog ever? Let me know down in the comments, guys. Tell me your favorite dog and your least favorite dog. Chihuahuas weren't on this list. Huh. What kind of a list is this? 66 is enough, though. Chihuahuas are F tier. Until next time.